Hey guys, what's going on? So today's message, I know it's really gonna hit home for someone. The whole reason why I'm doing this message right now is because I really feel like someone needs to hear this. So maybe you find yourself in this place right now in your life where you got the job, maybe you have a family, you've done some things, and you've gotten to the place where you're at right now in your life. And you know, maybe you went to school to get there. Maybe you took some extra courses to do this specific thing. Maybe you bought the house. You have the family. You're finally living in the area that you want to live in, but something just is not right. You find yourself actually desiring something else now. But you went through all of this stuff to get to this place. It's maybe taken you some years to get there, and now all of a sudden you find yourself dissatisfied. Now, I'm not gonna get into the internal stuff that's going on. I simply want to give you the permission to reinvent your life. See, I know for my wife and I, we have worked really hard to get to certain places in our life, and then we get there and we're living in that place, and it's all good, but it's time to reinvent ourselves. And all of a sudden we're feeling something going on. We're not really quite sure what it is, but we know it's time to make a change. And so we begin the process of reinventing ourselves. And I know that there is someone right now that needs to hear this. You are supposed to begin to reinvent yourself. Life is actually taking you in a different direction, and all of those things that you currently did, it was all just stepping stones. It was a springboard to get you to that place, and now it's time you reinvent yourself. You have a desire, you have something calling you, you have this gnawing feeling when you go to sleep at night that there's something on your mind, you're not really quite sure what it is, but you know that you want something different in your life. Maybe you don't want to be in the job that you're at anymore. It doesn't fulfill you anymore, but you worked your butt off to get to that position in your life. But it just doesn't fit you anymore. It's time to reinvent yourself. You can do it. Maybe you want to travel more and you don't know how you're going to do it because you have to work, your partner has to work, your kids are in school, but you know that there's something calling you to experience more in this life. Reinvent yourself. Now, there are a lot of practical ways that you can do it, but for this video, and if you want me to get into some of the practicalities of maybe some of what my wife and I do when we kind of feel like it's time to reinvent, I could send I could do some other videos, but for this video, I want to give you the permission. You can reinvent yourself. You can do it. Not only can you do it, you have to do it. If there is something deep inside of you calling you to switch gears, change positions, change directions, and go after something different, something new. Yes, it's scary. Yes, there is risk involved. You don't know what the outcomes. You don't know what's going on. There's fear it might be holding you back. I want to give you the permission to do it. And it's not like I'm anybody. I want to encourage you to give yourself the permission to do it, to go for it, and literally reinvent your life. The time is now. Don't wait. Begin. If you have a desire, if you have a passion for something specific, begin to read books on it. Begin to go to a conference on it. Maybe you want to get involved with real estate. My wife and I, we wanted to get involved in real estate. And so, I must have read in a month's time, I must have read over 60 books on real estate. My wife and I, we went to real estate courses and we immersed ourselves in the world of real estate and then took some really crazy risks. That wasn't our career. I was a life coach at the time. I was making my living as a life coach, just doing life coaching stuff. And so, but there's been many things along my personal journey that I've continued to do and learn and grow in because I felt like it was time to reinvent myself. And thank God I did. Thank God I did. Because those things were catalysts that really helped me on my life journey. And I could go into story after story. I want to give you the permission to give yourself the permission to begin to learn and grow. If you have a desire towards something, go after it. Reinvent yourself. Your time is now. This message is for someone. I know it's for someone. And this message is going to literally set you free to go and do it. If you don't do it, you will live with regret. Don't live with regret. It's better to live with, oh well, I tried it, I went through it. It's better to live with oh wells than to live with what ifs, than to live with regrets. Go for it, reinvent yourself, be free to do the things that you're passionate about. I know there's money involved, I know there's logistics involved. I'm not saying go and just make crazy, take crazy radical risks. Take calculated risks. Think about it. Talk to your partner about it. Strategize about it. Plan about it. Dream about it, and then go do it. Chances are, if it's a burning passion, if it's a desire inside of your heart, chances are God, the universe, source, the spiritual component, the creator, whatever you want to call it, is leading you and drawing you toward something specific.